Q Country 102.9. Joining me in the studio today, I have actress Danielle Savre, who's best known for her roles in Boogeyman 2 and Bring It On All or Nothing. But most recently, she stars in the Grey's Anatomy spin-off series Station 19 on ABC. Danielle, good morning. It's a pleasure to be talking to you today.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be on.
Let's jump right into what's going on in your life as of new episodes of Station 19. They're airing this spring, and for our listeners that may have never seen an episode, shame on them, a Grey's Anatomy spin-off taking place at a Seattle fire station. What's the general plot of this show?
We're kind of Grey's Anatomy adjacent, so it's in that whole world. So we do a lot of crossovers with Grey's, but it's basically about a fire station, 7 firefighters. 3 of them are female badasses. Everyone's a badass, but 3 of them are female. And you kind of get to see their lives unfold, whether it's the drama they deal with every day on the job or the drama they deal with in the station in their own lives. So it's very heightened reality, and it's fun to watch, and it's hot and steamy and exciting.
There's a lot of drama, some romance, some action, but it is advertised a lot as a Grey's Anatomy spin-off. So what about the show or characters ties into Grey's? I know that Meredith Grey, played by Ellen Pompeo, and then the Grey Sloan Memorial Hospital makes appearances. Some characters that started as EMTs that are now firefighters. What's the real crossover taking place?
The crossover is that we're in the same world, that we are in Seattle, and that I think is what people don't realize is how tight relationships are between firefighters and doctors. Because every time a firefighter gets a patient, when it's a rescue, they have to bring them to the hospital. And so they have these very tight-knit relationships with nurses and doctors at those hospitals, which I think was never explored and which was really exciting for Shondaland and ABC to kind of delve into and decide and to see what that was. So we'll continue to see more of that with the crossovers, but it's really, right now, season 1 and season 2 is getting to know the characters of Station 19, and then in these last couple episodes, you've really seen that crossover of how our relationships tie into the doctors and nurses at Grey Sloan. So it's been exciting to explore and also to show people that is really a real-life thing. And a ton of the characters crossover, and you're going to see a ton more characters crossover in the future. But yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And you play the role of Maya Bishop. Tell me more about your character.
My character is an ex-Olympian turned firefighter. She actually won a gold at the London Olympics. And her best friend is Andy on the show, but she's a huge feminist, and she's bisexual, or sexually fluid, I should say. And she's kind of everyone's cheerleader. And she kind of is this person that just has a passion and love for life. She's so much fun to play, and from what the feedback I've gotten is people really love to watch her as well. And that's kind of a summed-up version of Maya Bishop.
Yeah. This is
and
really
blunt to a fault.
Okay, hey, I know a couple of people like that. So November 15th was the air date of episode 7 of season 2, and then episode 8 aired in March. So that's a 4-month gap in a season. What was the reason for the wait, and what can viewers expect to end the season? A lot of drama, romance, action? Tell me more.
You'll always expect drama, romance, and action with Shondaland shows and with ABC. Don't ever think that that's not going to happen. We had that break for 4 months actually to kind of rework some scripts and internally to kind of figure out some stuff. All I think I can insight into that.
Perfect. Okay.
It was nice to have a break as actors. We kind of got a little extra vacation time, but we came back and it was still a Thanksgiving episode when it aired in March. Kind of comical. But we took a little break and we came back with, I think, even stronger storylines and stronger episodes that'll then finish out the season. And that's where you got these episodes in that storyline with Vic and Ripley that really came from that break as well.
Okay.
And, of course, the death of one of our lead characters. And so you'll continue to see that as the season goes on. We only have 2 more episodes, but it's going to be drama-filled. There's going to be a lot of tears, but then in the end there, it's going to be very exciting and action-filled. We're going to end on this kind of very this episode where everyone kind of takes a breath, and you're not going to be able to let your breath go until season 3.
Wow. Yeah, this airs on Thursdays on ABC at 9/8 Central. Right now, Danielle, the big craze is kind of Game of Thrones. So I want you to do something for me. I want you to direct your answer to this next question to our listeners that are die-hard Game of Thrones fans. Okay? What is something...
Yes, I love it. I love Game of Thrones. Okay.
Okay, well, put that aside here. What is something that Station 19 offers that Game of Thrones could never offer?
Oh, that's such a hard question. And I feel like it's a lose-lose. Fans are going to be like, no way.
Okay, well, still do your best.
Station 19 offer? That it's present day. I feel like that's the only thing. It's Game of Thrones is so it's so many badass females, as is our show. I can't think of anything.
Okay, so that's a similarity that you think that really takes away from Game of Thrones, these really strong female characters.
Yeah, that I think mimics, somebody like Arya and Sansa. These are all characters that are really, that in what they're rooted in, which is that strength and perseverance and drive. That is what our characters are rooted in as well. I feel like there's the correlation between those two. The only difference is ours is not in medieval times. We are in present day, 2019, being badass female firefighters.
Hey, Danielle, last thing before I let you go here. I see that you're doing a lot of work in your community. What's the most recent charitable project that you're doing that's making a difference off the screen?
I'm working with CARE, which is a nonprofit organization that helps impoverished people across the entire world. They work in 92 countries. So I'll be going to D.C. to talk on Capitol Hill with congressmen and women about the bills that need to be passed at the moment. I actually have a conference of what we're fighting for this go around, but I'm really passionate about that company and what they stand for, and excited to see what the future holds with them.
That's really awesome. I'm really happy to hear that you're using your platform to do good. Hey, listeners, you can catch Danielle Savre as Maya Bishop on Station 19, airing Thursdays on ABC 9/8 Central, or stream the entire series from abc.com. Danielle, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for talking to me today.
Absolute pleasure. Have a great day. Thank you so much.